This is a prime example of a movie that has a lot of great actors, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the movie will turn out to be good. But let's talk about it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am almost reaching 1000 subscribers, so if you enjoy movie content, please don't forget to subscribe. Today we are going to talk about Asteroid City, a movie that, as you know, is directed by Wes Anderson. Like I said in the beginning, this movie has a lot of great actors, and by a lot I mean a lot. And usually when this happens, it tends to be overwhelming. And in my opinion, one of the flaws of this movie is the lack of character development. There are way too many characters in this movie that don't do anything relevant, so their presence in the movie has absolutely no impact whatsoever. There are two things that I like in this movie, and they are the cinematography and the production design. Robert Yeoman is the cinematographer, and he already worked with Wes Anderson before in the Grand Budapest Hotel, The French Dispatch and Moonrise Kingdom. And even though he did a good job, his cinematography almost got ruined by the editing. This movie has one of the worst editings that I have seen lately. Now, don't get me wrong, I actually like when the editors try to get creative with the color grading, but in this case the color grading of the movie is way off to my taste. And this is strange because this movie is edited by the same person that edited the Grand Budapest Hotel. But the greens and aqua tones are very excessive and they completely threw me off. And I have to say that if the color grading was a little bit more natural, I think the movie would be a lot more enjoyable. Another thing that really disappointed me is the screenplay. There's literally no plot and the movie felt extremely boring to me. If you watched my video with my early Oscar predictions, you will see that I predicted Asteroid City to have a screenplay nomination, but after watching the movie I'm completely changing my mind. I'm going to swap for another movie because I really didn't like the screenplay in this movie. It feels like this movie is miles away from movies like the Grand Budapest Hotel or Moonrise Kingdom, and for a Wes Anderson movie I was expecting a lot more. So now it's time for me to share my ratings for this movie, and please don't hate me for the ratings I'm going to give, but I really didn't enjoy the movie. So for entertainment I gave it a 4, screenplay I gave it a 4, pacing I gave it a 5, acting I gave it a 6, great actors but the characters were not developed, cinematography was in my opinion the best thing about this movie, so I gave it 6.5, and editing, very disappointing, I gave it a 4. This makes an average score of 4.92, so the final score for this movie is a 5 out of 10. I'm a Wes Anderson fan, and honestly I think this is his worst movie, and I was really shocked to see that unfortunately it did not live to my expectations. Now, in terms of Oscar nominations, I am going to be really mad if this movie gets an editing or a screenplay nomination, and honestly I don't think it deserves any nominations at all. But I don't know, maybe you guys will have a different opinion from mine, and by the way, let me know in the comments if you agree with what I said about the movie. And like I said, I'm almost at 1000 subscribers, so if you enjoyed my videos, please help me to reach that goal, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.